Good day, gents. I thought I had been done with rants for the day. I'm finished with the mic. I'm on my way to work. Now, the beauty of working for yourself is that you're flexible with time. But the drawback of working for yourself is that you can't allow people to waste your time. Anyway, that's a little something, a little nugget. Now, this rant is about being a lifelong learner. Now, this was included in the Empress Club because this is what I was taught in graduating junior high when my sister's math teacher, when she addressed the graduating class, she said that school, when you graduate high school, because we're going into high school next, that does not mean that your learning ends. It just begins. Your basic education, the purpose of it is to teach you how to teach yourself so that you be a lifelong learner. And gentlemen, in the Empress Club, you cannot be stagnant. You have to be constantly moving and growing. Because you can only lead people as far as you have gone. So if you stop learning and growing and evolving, but the people behind you are learning, growing, and evolving, they're going to leave you behind because you are stopping their progress. And that is only right and fair. And you know the purpose of the Empress program is to create leaders and to develop agents of change and shapers of destiny. And you cannot do it being stagnant. And excuse me, if you've ever smelled stagnant water, you would understand what I'm talking about. It is disgusting. That's what happens to your mind when you stop growing, you stop learning. You stop growing, your brain isn't developing because new information is not being added to it for it to grow and adjust and adapt and develop. So you become like stagnant water. And who wants to drink fetid, stinking, disgusting, disease-ridden water? So look at your education as if it is a stream, constantly moving, never the same. But anyway, gentlemen, that's my rant. This is why education is so important. This is why reading is so important. So that you become a lifelong learner. And as you know, and this just came to mind, that the Bible says, where there's no vision, the people perish. And if you are not adding anything new to your mind or your brain, how are you going to lead if all that's before you is all that you know? Nothing new is being added to you. So you're not learning anything new. So you're not growing. You cannot have a vision when it's just like if you stand in front of a 6-foot wall and you're only 6 feet tall. All right, let's say one block about 6 feet. You cannot tell people what's behind that extra block above 6 feet. And being a lifelong learner to me is like building stairs. You keep evolving, growing, and making progress. So you're seeing further and further the more you learn. And this was another round, brought me to something my teacher taught me. She made me stand outside of the class, which is on the first floor, and told me to look around. I looked around. Then she told me to go on the second floor and look around and ask me what did I see. You know what I said? I can see more. And she said, that's the purpose of your education, boy. That's the purpose of your education. And she said, imagine if you were 100 feet in the air. And I told her, I could see even further. So she said, there you go. This is why you come to school over 200 days out of the year. It's not for pretty, not for show, not to make friends, but to change your perspective so that you can evolve and grow. And you know what happened? Every time, let's say on the first floor, what I saw was very limited. When I went on the second floor, I saw more. But because I didn't see more on the first floor than I can see on the second floor, that didn't make what I could see disappear because I was on the first floor. So imagine if I had gone to the third floor and the fourth floor, I've been able to see more. So this is the importance of being a lifelong learner. Look at it as climbing up a story. Look at every book as adding 10 feet, you going 10 feet high in the air and looking around. Or every new thing that interests you that you wish to learn. Look at it that way. Now just imagine if you have been on the top of the Empire State Building. I went to do that like on a few occasions. There was so much people. But I got a view of that when I went to the World Trade Towers and I went to the 82nd floor. So that is unbelievable. You've got to see New York from the top. Well, not the World Trade Towers now, this new tower. I went there twice. The lines were out of this world. But I wanted to go up there just because of what my teacher had shown me from the first floor to the second floor. I wanted to see New York from a new vantage point, a different vantage point than ground level. And ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, if you're watching, because, excuse me, you will have children and you may have sons. The more you learn, the higher you go up the ladder or up the floors in your vision. Please make it a point to be a lifelong learner. You're doing yourself a favor, and more importantly, you're doing your children a favor, and you're doing your grandchildren a huge solid. And that's the only way society is going to improve. By each individual person elevating themselves and modeling the skill, teaching the skill to the next generation. Anyway, gentlemen, that's me. That's my rant. Don't forget, being a lifelong learner is very important to your development. All right, goodbye.